there, my name is Louise and it is the weekly haul again. So if you are new here, my channel is a haul every Saturday and then I do a live every Sunday morning. So yeah, if you enjoy somebody that talks a lot, I am your girl because I will over explain everything. I do have fibro, sometimes the words and I get a whole fog thing going on. If it happens, I pick up it and edit in, then there'll be some stuff up on the screen. If you enjoyed today's video or you want to see more after, please don't forget to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. There's a comment section, like, comment, share, all the good stuff. It always helps my channel immensely. So it's very much appreciated. So the weekly haul, £60 budget, that's for me and my adult son. I was really sure I was going to remember every week. I think I'm going to remember it. 44.66 is what we spent this week. I had a list for myself, but things didn't go to plan this week, so most of the things on the list were not needed, so I basically didn't have a list for me. My son always sends a list from work because our work coincides. So I had a list for Corey, didn't really have much for me, so some of it's winging it, some's off of his list. I managed to get everything that was on the list though, so no issues there. I did go slightly different time of day. Again, still no issues though. No gaps in products, nothing like that. Asda does have a whole lot of reduced bits and bobs. I don't know what it is. It's just, it doesn't say, like, it's not promoted as something specific. Frozen section, they were literally putting tickets out as I was there, so there may be way more than I saw. So I did get some, I managed to stock up on a few bits. Haven't got massive amount of freezer space, but we can get it in, so we're good. So yes, pop along, have a look in Asda. It's nothing specific. These are the few bits in the biscuit section, there's a few bits in the chocolate section. Frozen section was like the massive area where there's like really good reduction, you know, between £4 and £7 off a lot of things. So I did get some things that I've wanted to try for a long time and I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're not going to make them again and so they get rid of old stock. I don't know. Whatever it is, I could have got steaks for £2. Like, there were so many things there. If I had the freezer space, seriously, I need to up my freezer space. So I will give you prices as we go along. If you add up the prices, you will get a different total to me. It's because I always donate 3 items to the food bank, and it's always 3 sanitary products. They very strange prices. They're usually all 3 the same because I just get different absorbencies, but they're all over the place and not ticketed as different prices. So yeah, that was interesting. I think that's everything. Should we get on with the haul? Let's do that. Right, my fresh section. Normally you'd have like salad stuff, but I bought Corey salad stuff a couple of weeks ago and still some of that left. My tomatoes I'm getting through very slowly at the moment, so I didn't need to buy any of those things, hence the reason I haven't. I did pick up some sweet potatoes this week. I'm going to do like a slow cooker, some type of stewy thing. I don't know if it's going to be vegetable, if there's going to be meat. I've got to look through my freezer and see what I've got. As I told you before, I'm not a fan of sweet potato, but I'm trying. You can train yourself to like new things, so I'm giving this one a go because I know that it has good things in it that other potatoes don't, even though the other potatoes are perfectly fine too. 60p for that bag. I mean, they're fairly cheap, but I'm thinking just chopping them up, putting them in the slow cooker, so we'll see how that one goes. Completely out of onions now because we had the roast dinner the other week. Used them all. We do like what do they call it? Roasted potato. My brain. Roasted onions. So we do cook a lot of it because it does cook down. So we ran out quite quickly this time. Brown onions. It's only 99p for that big bag though. So yeah, not mad about that one. Carrots again. That's going to go in the slow cooker. Or I might even roast them too. Now I know how to do them so they don't shrink so much. Thoroughly enjoying them. I actually got these in the reduced section. So these are normally 60 something p. They're the only veggies I could find. But I got them for 48, which is the price of the smaller bag. So quite pleased about that one. The usual cucumber. Absolutely loving my cucumber. I haven't had it for a while. So last week was the first week I went back to it. I'm managing to eat it okay because of the dental work that I had done. But I can't get through so much of it with the white wine vinegar and the garlic sauce. So good. Plus I'm having more dental work next week, so there was no point in buying me 2 of them. Sad times, but we will go back to it when everything starts to get back on track. Bacon, I don't have any. I probably won't be able to eat this either, so I'm going to freeze it. I had plenty of money in the budget. You know, we were way under budget this week. So just thought I'd pick it up. I can freeze it. When everything's back to normal, I can hopefully have bacon sandwiches. I do miss a bacon sandwich. I do cook my bacon very, very crispy, and I can't do very, very crispy right now. So, yeah. These are £1.89. This is my favourite, like, big medallion bits. That's the one I would go for. I got 2 Primula cheeses this week, £1.34 each. It's just really nice on a bit of bread. Just really enjoying it. So I picked up 2 because there's not an awful lot in this, and I'm probably eating it at least once a day. So these do have good dates on them, I believe. Though I think we checked last week? Yeah, November. Is it November? Oh, 18th of the 5th, 26. Wow, lots of date on it. So not so bad. I got a peppercorn sauce. This is me starting to stock up for when things start changing, we start cooking and stuff again. I know I have one of these already. Now the sauces is weird. They range between, I mean these packet sauces, the Asda zone, between 40p and 55. They've never got the right tickets on the right one. So I was thinking it's going to be 40 and it came up at 55, typical. But Scott and I, when he's here, we do like, Corey actually likes it too. An English version of biscuits and gravy, they call it. We do an English version of it, which we really, really enjoy. So that's ready for in the future. I got the nacho cheese, £1.50. This is equivalent to Doritos. I did notice the Doritos are only £1.49. I just couldn't be bothered to go through my trolley and dig it out. Otherwise, even for the penny, yes, I would have done that normally. I just couldn't be bothered. But the Doritos are £1.49 at the moment, so this is no cheaper right now. But Doritos ones are not normally £1.49. I got the gherkins. I got the sliced ones for sandwiches because I just thought they'd be just little bit nicer. And this was £2. I did pay a little bit more for it, but you know, it is whatever. I got a chicken, veg and curry. I'm thinking this is going to be quite soft, and like from next Friday I will need soft things. And yeah, we was okay for money. This one is, the tins are expensive. It would work out better for me to do a big slow cooker one, but I tried to pick chicken up again. You know that I have this issue with raw chicken, and I looked and looked and I tried and I just could not do it. So we need to pick up some chicken at some point. I can't find it. What would it come under? So, canned meal, £1.49. Not as bad as the chili con carne. Don't know if this is going to be any good. I mean, I'm just assuming it's going to be like a mild sweets type curry, maybe. It looks like carrots, potatoes and chicken, so I doubt I'll have that much chicken. Most of that looks like chicken. It's unlikely. It'll probably be hunter chicken, but it's just one of those quick easy meals. Eggs, obvious reasons. Soft, easy to eat, high protein. No particular meal idea for this whatsoever. And they are £1.75 at the moment. I got chicken slices. I got these are expensive, £2.14 for this pack. I did want to get the usual ones, but they had 1 day on it. So a whole 400 gram packet was still £2.24, I think we got it for last week, but only 1 day on it. So it's not going to last a week, which it would have to take me a week. This will probably do me anyway, so we just yeah, hopefully it'll be a lot nicer too. I don't know, but the date was good. I literally picked this up because of the price, 25p. I mean, I've never seen them for 25p. That was literally the only reason that I picked them up. I do like a jammy dodger. I'm just not eating this type of thing at the moment, so it's fine. It'll just sit, because I don't think Corey will eat this one anyway. But that was purely the only reason I picked it up. Corey asked squashies again. These are actually a little bit cheaper than they were last week, and last week they were okay anyway. 88p at the moment. I got the cherry cola. They wasn't the usual ones, like the normal, the original flavours or anything like that. It was this or sour ones. Corey's not much of a sour flavour person, so I don't know if he's going to like these or not, but he asked for squashies. They are squashies. They're just a little bit of different flavour. I mean, he would drink cherry cola Coke anyway, so maybe he'll like it. We'll see. Talking about cherry Coke, I got a cherry Coke and a Coca-Cola because he just put Coke on his list and I didn't know which one, so I just went with one of each, and they are both still £1.98 at the moment. Doritos again on his list because it's just his little thing, the Doritos with the dip. They are still put full price, £2.48. The barbecue one though is exceptional. I just don't like buying them when they're full price, but you know, we have the budget. So he also put chicken on the list. Now, you know, I would normally go for the pack that like this, but the 1.275. Now, they didn't have it. They had 3 packets of this. That was all they had on 2 shelves. So, yeah. There was a few pennies off this, though. So, we got the kilogram. This is the breaded chicken bites. I think it's strips we normally get. And these were £4.66. So, it is a few pennies. I don't know. I think there may be £5.50, £6, something like that. Actually, it's not so bad, is it? So yeah, I just got them because there was no other choice. Sausages was on the list. You know, Corey likes his Richmond sausages. He's not, I don't know, he probably would like other sausages if he tried them, but he doesn't. So nope. Sausage, yeah, £2.62 for 20 thick sausages. Now, I bought these ones for the biscuits and gravy thing that we will do. We will cut. I'll break up some sausages. Normally, the Asda's Essential range are £1.69, I believe. These were again reduced because a lot of, like I said, a lot of the frozen stuff's reduced, but not yellow sticker type reduced. These were £1.34 for 12 Irish recipe, which usually means it's got some nice herbs in it, so they have a slightly better taste to them as well. So yeah, that's what those are for. Now this one, I was super excited. So I've seen these a long time. This is a salt vinegar skin on fries. There is a 750 gram packet. These are normally way more than the 1.5 kilogram bag that I get. Way more. So I have looked at these and I've wanted to try them for so long, but I wouldn't pay that price. And I don't honestly eat the chips in this house that often. It's a very rare occasion. Maybe once every few months I'll have some. But chips was on Corey's list. I'm sure he's going to like these anyway, but these are down to 59p. And they were hidden under other things. That's the only reason I think that I managed to get them. There was another flavour chips that was on top, and I thought, oh, typical, I've missed it. But no, let's have a little bit of a rummage, and I found 3 bags. Hence the reason we don't have much freezer space now. So yeah, 59p each, and we've got what? So much weight, so much cheaper than a normal pack of chips anyway. I am so excited to try them. So I will be putting one aside for me to try, because Corey will get through the chips very quick. Like he'll get through at least a bag in the week. And you know, I could have one bag either, like I said, for a few months before I even try them. So I will put them in a separate drawer. So I actually get to try them because I'm super excited. I got the chicken and bacon club pizzas. These were cheaper again. Pizza, £1.18, a little bit cheaper than normally. I think the cheapest we have had them for a while was £1.24, so a few more pennies off that. Not mad. This was not on any list. This was purely a price thing again. This was 52p. 52p. At this point I thought, okay, I'm going to be running out of freezer space, hence the reason I didn't get any more. And like I said, I did see, I think it was 400 gram garlic and herb butter steaks for £2 each, but I talked myself out of it, probably because Corey's still got a steak from whenever I last bought him a steak, which was so long ago. Ooh, look, I was missing things. Bread, 75p. I do really like that Jameson's loaf that I showed you on the live, because I actually didn't buy it on the shop. Well, Scott had bought it for me on the weekend. Jameson's sourdough bread is all my life. It's so good, but it's just over £2. 75p. So we just with that. Plus, it's a little bit harder to eat. Sourdough, when you toast it, it gets quite hard, and I struggle right now. So Corey had crisps on the list. We haven't really been keeping stocks up for a while, and it's get palpitations. You know what I like to have the crisps in the house. This is £3.60 for 24 bags. 6 prawn cocktails, 6 cheese and onions, 6 salt and vinegar, 6 ready salted, and then just a toilet roll, because every time we finish one I get another one, so we have like maybe 2 as a backup. So I should probably get a few more to back up at some point, but you know, whenever I finish one I just pick another one up. This one's £2.39 and it's the one we use. So I hope you enjoyed this week's haul. Little bit different, I mean, I say that a lot anyway. Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. Hopefully I can get a really good slow cooking meal on the go. I don't know what else to say. Normally I say stuff. So anyway, you are watching this Saturday at 5 o'clock. So tomorrow morning, Sunday, 7 AM Greenwich Mean Time, and I always say it that way because there's always people from all over the world in the chat, and I don't know who's watching this either. So I will be live at 7. I don't have a set time that I go off. Sometimes I could be on there just for a couple of hours. Sometimes it could be like 4 or 5 hours. It really depends on the day. Depends on what's going on, what needs to be done, what doesn't, you know, all moods, chat, how it's going, all sorts of things. It's just a general chat. It's just pop in, say hello. It's like meeting up with your friends for a coffee. That's what it's like. You know, we have regular people that come into the chat all the time, so we're all becoming friends. You know, I know about their lives, they know about my life. And it's just really nice. There's certain subjects that will always come up. We will 100% talk about food at some point in the chat, just because it's a universal language, isn't it? Like, everybody has to eat. So, yeah, but we could talk about anything. Yeah, you don't have to talk. If you don't want to pop into the chat and actually physically speak, you don't have to. We physically type it, obviously. You don't have to. You can just watch if you want to. I always enjoy it, so I assume everybody else does. There must be people that do because they come into the chat on a regular every week, so clearly some people do. Yeah, if you just fancy, I don't know, sitting in bed and you've got a coffee or a cup of tea and you just want some company, that's sort of what it is. So I will be live tomorrow morning. I'm going now. I start to get irritated myself, my own voice. So I'm sending out good vibes as I always do. I hope you're catching some, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.